And we are live. Good afternoon, everyone. Or should I say good evening, good night, good morning, depending on where you're tuning in from. My name is Nipun. I am joined by Ishan from Round the Wall podcast. And this is the Liverpool versus Chelsea preview. How are we doing today?
I'm good, Nipun. How are you?
I'm good.
Excited to be part of the pod. I know we've been trying to arrange this for a while, but I'm glad we could finally come together and discuss the game for our two beloved teams. So I'm excited for that. Excited to get stuck into it.
And so, are you confident going into this game?
I would still say that we probably are going into it as favourites. Like, we've had a good start to the season. It's at Anfield, but it is probably the toughest test arguably we'll face up till now this season. So I'd say I'm confident. I'm not overconfident, but I still reckon we'll get a result. But I think it'll be a tight game. I think because Chelsea have honestly exceeded my expectations of what I had for them.
It's only game week 8. I'm going to be more serious when we're looking at around Christmas, New Year's.
Of course. It's early days, but I expected Chelsea to start the season very unstable because of the turnover in the squad, the change in manager, just genuinely having 48 players to pick from, having to cut it down to a squad of 20 to 25-ish. They've done well.
That's what Pep Guardiola does. He actually makes monsters out of up-and-coming managers. You know, like how every manager creates a monster in a player.
Yeah.
Pep does that with managers too.
Yeah.
Think about Mikel Arteta.
Well, who's he got off his back? So he's got Arteta. You could argue Kompany. Obviously Maresca.
You can't say, fair play for you saying Kompany, because people will say, "Oh, look at what he did with Burnley." No one could save that Burnley team. They were always gonna go down.
Yeah, they were good. It was a tough job, and I mean, look, Kompany was always going to be a manager that's going to stick to his principles, right? And very few teams get away with playing that style of football and staying up in the Premier League. So fair play to him for sticking with it. And look, he landed himself the Bayern job, and he's doing very well for Bayern right now. I mean, they won I think it was 9-2 or something in their first Champions League game. I saw that, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, no, you're right. Pep does create a monster out of managers as well, but none of them are quite as good as the real thing just yet.
Of course. Look, and I don't think they ever will be, because and Ange Postecoglou is another one as well.
What, as a Pep disciple? Really?
Yeah, I think he managed in a City group team. I might be wrong. Let me just check.
You're talking about, so he was at Yokohama in Japan. Did he manage was it the Australian team he managed maybe with City group?
Postecoglou.
I never heard about the Pep and Ange link, to be fair, so that's news to me.
I read about it. I heard from it. Speaking of Pep, big up yourself, AK4 Pete.
I think I saw another comment someone said about McAllister not.
Yeah. Are you sure? Do you think that's true, or do you think that's Arne Slot just messing with the dark arts?
To be fair, I mean, there's not been much sample size yet of how much of a mind games Arne Slot plays in terms of this kind of stuff. Like stuff like Arteta is one to do it, and obviously Pep as well. But I reckon.
Who do you mean by you? Me or Ishan?
He's a City fan, so I'm guessing Chelsea. I'm guessing he's speaking to you. He's got the old City badge as well. I can respect that. To be fair, not that new gentrified one.
That just looks like something you'd find in a toy shop.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think there'll be genuinely touch and go. So I think the doubts are Endo, McAllister, and Shimikas. Endo and Shimikas probably wouldn't have started anyway. So I reckon if McAllister,
Allison,
yeah, we know he's out. I think the other three are doubts. So I think Jones.
Well, I'm more confident going into this game. AK.
Sorry.
Mutants have ruined the sports. No, I wasn't going after you as a fan. I was. Well, what does he mean by mutants?
I'm not sure. Maybe we can ask him to elaborate what he means by mutants.
Yeah, could you elaborate, please?
I'll wait for him to come back. What's your thoughts on the game? Oh, as in the ones who's chat nonsense. Not what nonsense about what? Let's see what he says. What's your score predictions for the game then?
3-1 Liverpool.
3-1. I think I had similar. I can see it being tight, and then.
I think this is what he means about the 115 charges and all that.
I don't. What's nonsense about that? It's a real thing. It's a fact.
Yeah, look, there are even some City fans who actually believe it.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something fishy has gone on there. Obviously, we'll wait to see what the actual verdict is. Don't want to jump ahead of ourselves, but there's obviously, everyone knows that there's something sus that's happened there with City. Have you got any goal scorer predictions?
No, I think Nunes beat you.
He won't start then.
Yeah, Nunes off the bench.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's saying we just won the AP, but that's got to do with sponsorships. That's not to do with the main thing you're being accused of.
Look, I mean, if they're accused, you know what I think will happen if they're accused. Now that we're actually onto this, I think they'll get some. You remember when Juventus? I think it was the year Italy won the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the year Italy won the World Cup. Juventus got done for match fixing, and they got relegated into Serie B.
Serie C.
I think Serie B.
C, wasn't it?
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure they went down 2 divisions. Yeah, I think they got sent all the way down.
That's literally what needs to happen to City. They need to get sent down to League 2.
Yeah, but the thing that pisses me off is that Liverpool have been the most aggrieved party as a result of City's malfeasance, I would say. So we should be compensated for all those, 1 point in it in a couple title races, or there should be some kind of, that's never going to get reversed. That's ideally what should happen, because Juventus got stripped of their title, right?
Yeah. But I don't think they will be every title since get me onto the panel. Sure, Jordan. Yeah, I'll just send you the link. Yeah, he's another regular on my channel, Jordan.
Yeah, Liverpool fan.
Honestly, I mean, I didn't. Jordan, I didn't know you would be awake. Melina. 1 second.
Yeah, you didn't think he'd be awake at 1:30?
Yeah, big up Jordan, big up Melina. I'm saying I didn't think he'd be awake because he lives in Jamaica.
Oh, okay, fine.
I'm just sending you the link, Jordan. Guests. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. This is only for Jordan, by the way. So if anyone else does join, I will kindly ask you to leave. Sorry, no, this is, and actually anyone who's a Chelsea fan and a Liverpool fan can join. So long as you have your camera on. I don't want any stupidity.
Where are you watching the game tomorrow?
Probably from home.
Nice.
Right, any Liverpool fan that wants to join, the link is in the chat. Any Liverpool or Chelsea fan that wants to join, the link's in the chat. Yeah, I've pinned it as a message too, so it doesn't get lost in the comments. Jordan, you can join now. So before we move on with the Liverpool stuff, I wanted to ask your thoughts on Thomas Tuchel.
Yes.
Becoming the New England manager.
Yes.
Hi, Jordan.
Yes, Nipun.
Hey, how are you?
He's exceeded, Enzo's exceeded my expectations. Yeah, this is Jordan. He's a semi-regular on my Sixth Sense podcast.
Okay. Nice.
So yeah, I was asking Jordan. I was asking Ishan what his thoughts were on England appointing Thomas Tuchel. Yeah, I bet he does.
I think it's a great appointment. I think look, I get the whole bandwagon about England should have an English manager, but we just don't have any world-class English managers, and we haven't had for a really long time.
Bobby Robson.
Yeah, since Bobby Robson probably. So you have to look outside of that if you're really serious about winning a trophy. Like the Gareth Southgate years were good. It's brought the country back on side on the team. There's a good team spirit. He had good man management skills. We need someone to take the next step up now. And honestly, like Pep was a was a long shout because we don't even know whether he's even going to leave City at the end of the season. And Tuchel is he's a cup specialist, right? He's a knockout specialist. He's won.
Look, and I love the fact that how he comes in press conferences. Like, look, rest in peace, Sven and Fabio Capello. Like, they never struck me as charismatic. Like, they always used to make like, I think with Thomas Tuchel, he's very charismatic in the conferences. Like, he's not afraid to speak his mind. Like, he says, I will make sure we have that second star.
Yeah.
That gives me the same vibes when he says, I will make sure Chelsea are a team that no one wants to play against.
Yeah. No, I 100% get that. And I think what he's always struggled with at clubs is he always falls out with kind of like the hierarchy. And
do you not feel that will happen with England as well?
But the thing is, there is little to fall out over. Like, you can only
have the chairman of the FA.
I know, but the main arguments always kind of emanate over kind of like transfers and that kind of thing, right? Which is just it's a non-starter in international football. That's just not possible.
Oh yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, because
and I don't, unless the FA starts getting into like, oh, we should have this player and that player, which I don't think they really do. I think they give it fully up to the discretion of the manager. Then I don't see why there should be any issues. So I think
are you not scared? Like, say if, like, everyone says the rumors that the FA picks the lineup for the manager. Like, you're playing this player, you're playing that player.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think the only time where that would happen is if there was like an issue, like, when Ivan Toney got done for betting, and they were like, okay, he can't be selected. Like, only in those like extreme cases. But I think
no, I'm not talking about selection. Oh yeah. But a lot of FAs have that. You have to be a bit of a yes man.
Yeah. I mean, look, they know the FA know what they're getting into. It's not like a hidden fact that Tuchel's a bit of a big personality and gets it. So I'm sure they know what they're getting into bed with. If it wins us a World Cup, I don't care if there's a few arguments.
Of course. Look, the main argument is like, look, I don't think people hate against. Look, I don't think. Look, they don't hate Tuchel because he's foreign. They hate him. The media hate him because he's German.
Yeah, because
if it was Pep, Pep, the media would be all over him. Like, oh my God, oh no, he's giving us a score update. Tottenham are winning 2-1. Davina must be very happy with that. Big up, Davina. Go subscribe to her on all of her socials, by the way.
Yeah.
And it was Yves Bissouma that scored. Yeah, but we're talking about Chelsea versus Liverpool here. Right, Jordan, what are your thoughts on the game? You must be very confident. You were last night on the live stream.
Yeah. Yes, Luca. Today is Saturday. No. They're getting sent back at Stamford Bridge. So, yeah. That would be a big game come tomorrow, Nippon. So, that would be looking fantastic, bro.
Sorry, what was that, Jordan?
Yes, Nippon. So, that would be a big game tomorrow, bro. So
last night, I'll get the scores up of what you said. Last night you said Liverpool would win 2-0.
I'm not sure despite I said 2-0. I'm not confident for that game. So sorry. Who want beat us?
I don't want to. I don't want to
Bro,
hear it now. Last night you were saying, "Oh, we're gonna beat you. We're gonna this. We're gonna that." Well, where's all the energy gone from last night, Jordan?
I'm not Nippon. I am not confident about the game. The only game I'm confident is the one that we're going to play against Arsenal. I'm not confident for this one.
Why?
My
You were
focus
confident last night.
is towards Arsenal game, not Chelsea, bro. If you guys beat us, bro. Beat us, bro.
Jordan, can I just ask you something? You were confident last night. You were coming out with all this chest, like, "Oh, we're gonna beat you." Ishan, if you were watching the podcast from last night, Jordan had completely different energies.
Was he more confident than he is now?
Yep, he's not that confident anymore.
Yeah, I think
He's not confident. I'm not confident. You're somewhat confident.
I respect it. I'm also one that never wants to be like too enthusiastic, and we can't be, right. Like Chelsea have been really good this season, and Liverpool, Chelsea's.
You've beaten us at every opportunity. Like both cup finals, you've beaten us.
Yeah, but last season you were a bit of a. Yeah, both cup finals.
And even with Tuchel in charge, you beat us in a cup final.
Yeah, but they were always close games, right?
Yeah.
It was always a 0-0. I mean, they were all
Penalties.
either 0-0 or 1-0, right? Every
1-0 or penalties.
Yeah, apart from the Van Dijk header this final.
Yeah.
This
Were you
February.
at that final?
I was there. Yeah, I was there.
Are you going to the game at Anfield tomorrow?
Tomorrow? No, I'm not going for that. Unfortunately, I couldn't get tickets. You go to quite a few Chelsea games, don't you?
Most of them are home games. I rarely get ticket for away days.
Have you got a season ticket?
No.
Are you planning to get one?
Hopefully one day.
Yeah.
One day.
Oh my god. Look, Nippon, I'm not confident about the game. I'm not confident about the game. So if Cole Palmer scored
Where's
tomorrow,
all your energy gone, Jordan?
bro,
Gone?
Nippon, my focus on Arsenal, bro. I'm looking forward to go to Emirates. My team going to Emirates, bro. So my focus is on Arsenal, bro.
You're more confident playing Arsenal than you are playing us. I mean,
I think
how does that even work?
Well, you're saying you're more confident for the Arsenal game.
Yes, I'm confident for that one.
Really? Arsenal away is definitely harder, surely, than.
I don't have any problem. I'm confident for that one.
No. Honestly,
The
look,
reason why
I
I
am
don't know.
Arsenal.
Every day,
Look, I
this
am probably
Cole
the biggest
Palmer.
Arsenal
Look at
hater on this
Cole Palmer,
panel.
Nippon. No, Cole Palmer. What are you doing with this Cole Palmer, Nippon? Tomorrow, if Sancho gives him the ball, it's in our back of the net. And Collier, especially, he's not a Premier League experienced goalkeeper. He's a cup goalkeeper. I'm not sure about that goalkeeper. I don't trust him.
You don't trust
Kelleher.
He's been so good whenever he's been had to come in.
I was Collier in cups, not Premier League. No. Oh my God, this goalkeeper. We might get 7 or 6 tomorrow.
You think they'll score 6?
Yeah, Chelsea could have scored 6 on us because this Collier guy not good.
Bloody hell! Wow. I don't know. I mean, I can definitely see us conceding, but like maybe like 1.
No, the reason to answer that, because Cole Palmer has been firing goals left, right, and center for you guys.
But he's up against. We've got the best defense in the league, though. We've only conceded 2.
Brighton, he scored a brilliant free kick. That was masterclass compared to Trent one. Well, that will be looking like a battle of free kicks now. But Cole Palmer is my worries.
But he's one man. He's one man.
Today he win player of the month. Big up to Cole Palmer.
But we've got Van Dijk. We've got
Here we
No,
got
that,
Van Dijk.
United
that
are
Van Dijk.
no. You can't be saying that, AK. Um, United are your local rivals. They will always be bigger rivals to you than Arsenal. I'm sorry.
Yes, Nipun, you're confident about tomorrow, bro.
No, I'm not.
We beat Enzo, this coach. We beat him
You're
before.
at Anfield.
yeah, it's not at the bridge.
But we normally play for draw against the guys though. That's the boys wants to do. Play for draw. Sit back and just play. Just sit back and play.
Mm. Oh, it's 4-1 Tottenham.
4-1?
Yeah.
I thought it was 2-1 just a few minutes ago.
No, they've hit quite a fire. 4-1.
Wow. It was through one of them was an own goal from Jean-Claire Todibo.
I'm getting Areola on goal.
Nipun, are you confident, Nipun? Are you guys confident for tomorrow? Nipun, are you guys confident for tomorrow, bro? That's
I'm
my
not.
question.
I'm not.
Does he see everything?
No.
Does he see everything? Does he see everything?
Yeah.
Are you confident?
Yeah, because we're at Anfield.
See everything, you
I
know?
feel more confident if we were at the bridge.
Bro, I don't know what Arneslot can do. Despite yes, it's his first game against Chelsea. I'm not confident. I'm
But
nervous.
what's making you not confident? Like, what have you seen this season that's making you not confident? He's done everything he's needed to do. Like, good defense,
Yeah,
score a lot of goals.
I'm happy with some few results that we picks up against Ipswich. I'm happy with that.
But we've won every
He's
game.
one of your
bar the
students, isn't he, AK?
Bar the Forest game, we've won everything. He's not slipped up anywhere.
This Enzo Mark. What is his name again? Enzo?
Enzo Maresco.
No man, two Enzo then. So the only Enzo we know is Enzo Fernandez. But yeah. Well, are you guys playing blue jersey or white? Cause I want to know.
It'll be blue. Won't it be Nippon? Blue, probably.
I'm hoping it's blue. Maybe
Because I make my thumbnails, putting the players in white, have them in white. So I want to know before tomorrow's game. Cause I'm playing red.
so. Before we wrap up, Chad get involved as well.
Yeah, we're
we
taking
do
on
the combined. We do the combined starting. Sorry, we go through the lineups and then do a combined 11. Finish with the scoreline.
Is this based on available players or just in general the squads?
In general.
Okay, fine.
But as for Chelsea, we are for the first time in 2 years injury-free going into a match day. So, Ishan,
Yeah.
what lineup do you think Arnie Slot will go with, and what would be your preferred lineup?
So I think what he will go with is Kelleher, Trent, Kanate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Gravenberch. I think Jones, because McAllister, I think it sounds like he's injured.
Mm-hmm.
And then Soboslai, Salah, Jota, Diaz. And honestly, my lineup would be this. That would be the same for me, based on who's available.
Jordan.
Oh boy. For me, man. You know what? Collier. Hope he makes some saves tomorrow. Right back, Trent, Ibu, Van Dijk, either Costa, Simicas. Midfield, I'm not sure if Mark will fit, but yeah, I'm gonna put Mark. Ryan, Dom, Salah. The lone striker, Darwin Nunes. And over by the left, Luis Diaz. So yeah, and as I
A
said,
lot
lone
of your
striker would be
fans
like
want Luis Diaz gone.
he's
I think
People
scoring
it's.
call
based
him
off of
like a dribble merchant.
I think there was a lot more chat about that before the season started, because he last season he was not finishing a lot of chances, especially in that City game. He could have scored like 2 or 3 in that City game, but this season he started on fire. So I think I think he's I think he should definitely stay, and he's got good rotation competition with Gakpo as well, so it's good. I think
So
he's
do
been.
you think he was putting in all those bad performances because you know what? I know I'm comfortable in my starting 11 because there's no one else that can challenge me.
Honestly, yeah, it's a
well,
good. I think it's a good point. Yeah, I think so. I
mm,
think because under Klopp, like Gakpo was kept either playing from a
he's-
striker or left winger, striker, left winger, even as a part of 3 in midfield. And Gakpo was never able to settle. But now Gakpo's been given the remit, like you are a left winger. I think them two rotating keeps the competition on each
yeah.
other. And I agree. I think it's made Diaz a better player for sure.
What our
You need that
formation?
competition in order to make yourself a better player.
100%.
Otherwise, you just get comfortable and say, you know what? I could drop stinker after stinker after stinker, but I'm never getting dropped.
Exactly. And I
Well,
think someone like Soboslai probably needs the same thing as well when Harvey Elliott comes back. That will be a little duel now for that number 10 position.
yeah. But when Klopp was coaching us in Nipun, we did use a 3-3 formation. But now it's honest. But remember that this his formation not like Klopp one it's different. This one is it's the first time I'm surprised. We could even go into all our remaining game into the end of the season like this. If well, we're not probably not gonna change. So this is his formation that he normally used when he was at Fernard. So not the formation. Well, club, yeah,
Yeah, I think Klopp used like a 4-3-3 and slots like a 4-2-3-1. So he has like two holding midfielders and a 10, whereas Klopp had one holding midfielder and 2 8s. So it's slightly different. Yeah.
So my lineup. Wait, what was it? Was your lineup the same as Ishan's,
I
Jordan?
think no, I think Jordan had
um,
Diaz and Nunes in.
Diaz and Nunes is the lone striker. I need Darwin to start to score some goals. And if he score some
Okay.
goals,
This is my Chelsea lineup.
Let's see.
Sanchez in goal.
Yeah. Is this yours or what you think Maresca will play?
I'm gonna go with mine, and then what I think Maresca will play.
Yeah.
Sanchez in goal. A back four of. Even though he's available, I'm not gonna go for it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna start Reece James. Malo Gusto. Tosin Adebayo.
Adebayo, that's rogue.
He's meant to be the starter.
Okay.
Levi Colwill. I'm dropping Fofana because he's been dropping a lot of stinkers lately.
Yeah.
Unless I'm not mistaken, Kukurea is suspended.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go
I don't know whether
with
he is.
in fact, let me check. Kukurea. Did. Oh, Wesley Fofana and Kukurea can't start. Even though I wasn't choosing Fofana anyway, they're both banned for this game. So I'm going to go with Renato Vega at left back. Midfield will be Cole Palmer,
Of course.
as the number 10, with Romeo Lavia.
Yeah.
Either one of the South American players with him. So Caicedo or Enzo Fernandez. And the front three, either Noni or Pedro Neto.
Yeah.
And Jadon Sancho on the wings.
Yeah.
And with non-Nicholas Jackson, Christopher Nkunku as a striker.
Over Nicholas Jackson, really?
He's been missing quite a lot of chances.
I saw some stat though. Jackson's got more like non-penalty goals than Salah since the start of the year or something like that.
Yeah, speaking of Salah, I didn't hear him in your lineup.
Yeah, no, he's there. He'll be there, right wing.
Yeah. Do you think he'll retire at Liverpool?
Yeah, he will. Nobody cannot be like the Egyptian king, Nipun. Breaking records.
So I think the only change to that lineup Enzo will make is he plays Nicholas Jackson instead of Christopher Nkunku. Now it's time for the combined 11. So in goal, who are we going for?
It's got to be Alisson. It's no brainer.
Yeah, I think, Alisson. Chat, get involved. Yeah, Alisson in goal. Right back, Reece James versus Trent.
Trent, come on.
Trent.
But a lot of people criticize him, and I've seen Liverpool fans do this as well.
Reece James has not played football in God knows how long. Like, I don't think you can. It's a word.
You know what? Let's make that a hat trick. Right. Yeah. I think it's going to be an all Liverpool back line.
Van Dijk's 100% got to play as one of the centre backs.
Van Dijk.
And it's got...
Get involved.
Konate, for me, I think Konate. I mean, you could argue for your Colwill, you could argue, but I think Konate, surely.
And left back, I'm going to go Kukurea. Sorry, I'm not going to let all of you and Jordan have your own way at all times.
We'll give you Kukurea.
Okay.
So who's it so far? Alisson, Trent, Van Dijk, Konate, Kukurea.
So the midfield is now where it gets interesting.
Okay, so Gravenberch in there.
Gravenberch one side, and then wait, is he playing in Lavia's position or in one of the South Americans' positions?
He plays as a holding mid.
So where one of the South Americans would play?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Gravenberch in. So
are you playing Cole Palmer as a 10 then, rather than on the wing?
We always play him as a 10.
Okay, so then that's two sorted then. That's two of the three midfield positions gone, right?
Yeah, Cole Palmer.
Gravenberch. I would personally argue McAllister. I think he's so underrated and always world class. I think McAllister's definitely better than Enzo and Caicedo for sure.
Yeah. I mean, they did, Enzo and McAllister are teammates at international level, and they play in the same midfield.
Just look
Yeah.
at this a
But
battle.
McAllister
and
actually,
battle.
doesn't he play like further up for
Ian.
Argentina?
Ian.
He does for
He plays,
Argentina, but for us, he
he's
plays
a,
next to
Ian.
Gravenberch. So this works perfectly because you have like Gravenberch and McAllister next to each other as holding mids, and then Palmer as a 10.
Yeah, he plays in Palmer's position for Argentina.
Yeah, he does sometimes. Yeah.
Right, so I mean, speaking of Argentina, imagine telling a Brighton supporter that, and I'm talking about when they were in League One in the 90s. Imagine telling a Brighton supporter in the 90s that 30 years down the line they'd have a World Cup winner
In their squad, yeah.
in their squad.
Crazy.
They'd probably say, they'd probably laugh in your face, put it that way.
Yeah, for sure.
So the front line. Okay, I'm gonna put this straight. Salah goes straight in.
Yeah.
So now we're just battling Gakpo.
I think
One
that's
second. The housekeeper's at the door. Just give me 1 second.
Sure.
Am I going to watch the Brentford game? Probably, so I can laugh at United. Um, so up front is probably, well,
I think it's a Liverpool clean sweep.
yeah, Liverpool clean sweep. So pretty much all Liverpool players, 3 Chelsea players.
Yeah.
One of them.
Yeah.
Did I just read about Liverpool clean sheet? That's the only thing I'm confident about. We keeping clean sheet tomorrow.
Nah.
You're winning. Right. Speaking of winning,
Keep
scoreline.
Palmer on the bench.
What's this?
Keep Palmer on the bench.
I would say I'll go 3-1. Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool. Jordan, let's hear your scoreline, which no doubt has
2-0.
changed from yesterday because you were very confident yesterday, but now you're not.
Look at.
Let's.
2-0 Liverpool.
Okay, you're keeping the scoreline from yesterday.
Look at me.
3-1 Liverpool.
Nice.
3-1 Liverpool. But I think Chelsea will score first.
Okay. Interesting.
Come to Merseyside.
Nippon, I'm gonna have to run.
Oh, I was ending anyway, so I was literally gonna end the stream, so we might as well end it together.
Because
that's all our score predictions in. So before we wrap up, Ishan, where can people find you?
They can find me on socials, on Round the Wall, on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And my personal is ish_tugs on Instagram as well. So whichever you desire, but probably Round the Wall is probably best.
And Jordan, where can people find you?
You can find me at Jordan my LFC. I'm going to do Liverpool Chelsea preview with Hano from Coach's Corner. So yes, guys, I'm on the road to 1.6k subscribers. So
big up. Yeah, I'm on the road to 1k subscribers myself. And yeah, you can find me on all those socials below. You can also find me as a semi-regular panelist on Worldwide Chels. Big up Sadiq. Go subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. You can also find me as an occasional caller on Football Carnage TV, run by the Big Six's very own Grizz Khan. Big up Grizz Khan. Big up the Big Six. I will be back later today at around 10 p.m. for a England stream on going into detail on why Thomas Tuchel is the best manager we could get. So stay tuned for that. And in fact, I'm going to link that stream into my comments right now so that you can all go there and give it a like and subscribe. So
All right, Nipom, I got to bounce.
and with
because I
that
have to
being
do it,
said, so there's the link. Go to that link if you haven't already. And yeah, with that being said, I shall see you all in the next video. Laters.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
No worries.
Speak to you.